Welcome back to 4 Geeks by Geeks, where geeks come to geek out.
That's right, they do.
Damn, just broke up my whole fucking flow. Yeah, fuck everything I had to say. Boser can take over now.
Geeks come to geek out. Once again, welcome back to this. I don't do this. This isn't my day. I can't. I'm physically incapable of doing this.
If you're curious where our flow is, it's because we haven't done this in 2 weeks due to the holidays, and you're confused by that because you watched us do this last week. But actually, that wasn't last week. That was 3 weeks ago, and you're confused. Time's a weird gumbo. Anyways,
it was a month for me.
We're playing City of Mist. If you don't know what City of Mist is, it's time for you to get hit because it's one of the greatest TTRPGs of all time.
Get hit,
but don't worry, we'll give you a quick little rundown. City of Mist is a spin-off of the 2008 TTRPG powered by the Apocalypse. It is a 2d6 based system where these tomfoolery hooligans around me roll 2d6, and what they roll determines what happens to them. If they roll between a 2 and a 6, bad things happen. I get to make hard moves against them. If they roll between a 7 and a 9, it's a mixed success. They do what they set out to do, but it's complicated. If they roll anything 10 or higher, it goes flawlessly exactly how they describe, because we are making a graphic novel, gothic noir style comic book together. So if you're like, this doesn't physically make sense, it's not supposed to. In this universe, we have Raw, we have Godzilla, we have the Candyman. If you're like, that doesn't make any sense, it's because it's not supposed to. In the world of City of Mist, our players here are acting as riffs. They are the physical embodiments of stories coming to life. What does that mean? Exactly. So I'm T. I'm the master of ceremonies. I hoard these fucking cattle to the best of my ability.
And I am cattle. Can my mythos just be cattle?
Yep, changing everything right now. Fuck your whole storyline.
Just that obsidian shit you're doing? Erase it. I'm Boser, and I'm playing Dale, Cornelius Evergelius III. And a fun fact about Dell is usually it's in next to a mirror in his apartment. Sometimes
I don't like where this is going.
It's a picture of himself.
Sometimes he grabs it and puts it in the breast pocket of his vest, but it is a Polaroid of he, Garfield the cat, and Darius from back in the Foundry. And he doesn't always have it on him, but he looks at it every day. When he's pissed at Darius, he'll flick it in the face. When he's missing Darius, he gives a little smooch on it. And today, when he woke up, he did put it in his breast pocket, so it's on him at the moment.
How did you put it in your pocket while you're in prison?
He didn't wake up in prison.
He put it in his prison
morning.
pocket. That's how
Duh.
If you don't know what that is, Google it.
Okay.
Don't Google it. Do not Google it. Don't do it.
Don't mind me. Just move on and watch my face as Jeff Sitz explains.
Yep,
It's actually... Oh.
I'm Jeff Sitz. I'm playing Andresh Amitz, the broker, possibly soon to not be that, because I'm also not a myth touched right now, so things are a little weird. Character fact for Andresh, probably not too much of a surprise, and Boser just figured out what prison talk is. Probably not a huge surprise, but Andresh's favorite food is ramen, specifically the char siu ramen at the I can't remember the name of it.
And I wrote it down. Something Nongeki?
I've got it in my notes, but
Nagusami Sano ramen.
yes,
That's it.
but specifically the char siu or the pork belly ramen at Nagusami Sano Ramen. And they try to, if they can't make it to the restaurant, they try and get a bowl delivered to them at least once a week.
Damn.
DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub?
Can we say that on the stream?
Amazon.
Or is that a...
Private
Courier.
courier.
Private courier.
In a messenger tube.
Private
Yep,
courier,
exactly.
but the courier is spelled like curry, and they do like a
Yes.
whole...
Oh yes, I love it.
Yeah.
That is my new favorite food delivery
Courier.
app. Is Courier. Currier. Oh, that's good. That's really good.
No, I think it's CURRY dash
ER.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that more.
It is now officially canon in our
Yay!
story.
Can't wait to
No,
bring
that's-
that back unnecessarily mid-story.
I'm just gonna call it courier. Does anybody want something?
And who you?
Oh yeah, hey, I'm Alex. I play Colin Blackfoot. I had a fact, and now I'm thinking that it's kind of weak, so I'm gonna spice it up with
Like curry?
With curry. I'm gonna spice
Curry.
it with some curry powder. I've mentioned before that Colin was part of the original party that the staged Leroy Jenkins video is a part of. Colin plays rogues almost exclusively in RPGs and D&D games and things like that. Because he has played D&D once in a basement. He doesn't remember much of it other than there was a lot of arguing over numbers, and so he left. But he does play rogue, and he was introduced to the role because his older brother and his friends used to play like WoW and D&D and stuff, and they just needed somebody to fill that job. So Colin is just kind of always kept to it, playing the rogue in the party. That's my whole fact.
That's the
And if
whole
you're-
fact?
And if you're excited that Alex is here, don't be. We get him for one more week, and he said, "Fuck us." He doesn't want to be friends anymore. He's going back to his day-to-day life. And where is Lucas? Who fucking knows at this point, man? Maybe he'll be back. Maybe he won't. I can't keep up
Is
that
he
fucker
actually?
schedule. So
This poor man. Yeah.
Wait,
I think today he's
not
at a
know?
wedding, if I remember.
Imagine getting
is
married
he actually
on
missing?
this day.
I had a joke of a character fact, and I thought I forgot it. So
A lot of people apparently get married today. Actually, fun fact about Boser, I turned it down, but somebody asked if I would be a paparazzi photographer today.
You said P, and I was praying it was porn star. I was like, so please get.
I'd watch that.
In erotic literature.
I'd watch it too.
thing.
ERP, baby.
You're-
But be a paparazzi photographer for their like very low-key wedding, because the groom doesn't like having their picture taken, and so the bride was like, "But I want some photos, so would you be a paparazzi photographer?" And Caitlin's like, "Don't say yes to that. No, that's not what you
That
do.
sounds fantastic.
That's not. We have other shit to do today."
And here's my life fun fact for you guys. You don't have to be retired to be a part of AARP. You can be of any age. And I used my AARP discount at Denny's, and the old woman working got pissed. So anyways, let's play some City of Mist. What do you guys think?
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. Maria and I were
You pay
AARP
$12 a
members.
month.
Maria
For
and
an
I were
AARP
AARP
discount?
members for a long time.
That's hilarious.
I signed up as a joke because I saw it on TikTok, and I was like, this can't be real. No, it's real. So I get discounts when we go to Denny's and Outback. We don't go to either of those places ever. But we went on Christmas, and the woman was very mad. I used it to save 15% on my business.
Probably because you're at a Denny's on fucking Christmas. What's wrong with you?
Listen, that's a story not.
This isn't a
intended.
Christmas story. Come on, man. Just damn.
I has no family, so fuck off, Alex.
I
Anyway. Way to bring the whole stream down, asshole. Good fucking job.
people are working that day. Is all I'm saying.
Exactly. I tipped fat.
Tip fat? I don't
Yeah.
like that sentence. I tip fat. I got a
Here we
fat
are.
Carves
tip.
it off. He
I
just
got a
carves
fat
it right
tip
off.
for you. I'm sorry.
I didn't carve off
Oh.
enough.
How do we get to this point every fucking time?
Because we choose to record at 9 a.m. where we're all fucking clearly still tired, so we just say shit without being logical.
And apparently horny as fuck.
It's my default.
I guess.
Mine too. That's how. It's just who we are. It's us. We are the problem. I should have
What
just
do you
skipped
call
to that.
men hanging out? A podcast. Anyways, let's play some City of Mist.
Please, let's play some City of Mist.
I'm interested.
So if you are new here and you're like, we're 23 episodes in, I can't jump into the story. Yeah, you can. There's some connection between all the episodes. There's a continuing story. You don't have to fucking know all of it to enjoy it. But if you are interested in catching up on previous episodes, you can find us on anywhere you get your podcasts, including Behind Your Toilet for some reason. That's where Jeff sits get his. But you can also find the VODs on YouTube.
I only found one behind my toilet.
Every time you say VOD, I physically age like 5 years.
Say it again.
VOD.
Not to 50.
I started Death Stranding. That game's confusing as fuck. Nobody spoils shit for me, but that game's got too much going on, and I'm terrified and exhilarated all at the same time.
Game. Of course, it's got too much going on.
It's my first, okay. All right. So last week, well, I guess I got to give you 2 episode backstories for this to all make sense, because we can't keep a group consistent to save our fucking lives. So a lot of things happened all in separate times, congealing them together in this existence. Colin, Alex, is back for us for a few weeks. So while he was away, he went to check in on some of his old prison buddies because he is a felon. While in checking on his amigos, is Alex frozen for everybody else?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or is he hella committed to the bit?
Yes.
I think we may have lost him, actually.
All right, well, we'll just continue and you can come back
At
some
least
point.
he froze in the best way. There he goes.
I lost all train of thought. Sometimes we have Alex, sometimes we don't. He is a recurring character from the beginning of this campaign, after they secured and or killed several skinwalkers that just didn't rub Colin the right way. You know, the convicted murderer. He's like, I can't do this, so fuck you guys, I'm leaving. And he left us because he's got life shit to deal with. So, but he was gracious enough to bless us with his beautiful ass face once again. So in canon, he was back at Silver Chain Penitentiary, meeting with his Knights of the Round Table, because he is in fact the embodiment of King Arthur. So while checking in on everybody and seeing how things going, a riot took place because one of Detective Cooper's prisoners that he just recently brought in, by the name of Bron Stark, who is in lore the Joker, started a riot. Before the riot kind of took over too much, Colin managed to get a phone call out to Dell, asking for assistance as soon as it was possible. While that was taking place, Dell and Jeffsits were breaking Pandora by releasing 3 unto the world, releasing the mist to the rest of the world. Yeah, but in Jeffsit's defense, he saved Dell's life by doing so. So he did the noble thing. They rushed out from Dell's family farm back to Pandora, where unfortunately Dell's surrogate father was killed in one of the riots, but he managed to reconnect with Darius at the time. In that, Jeffsit's character Andresh was overwhelmed with the level of mist interruption into his now sleeper brain, because he is no longer a rift at the moment, passed out at the table. So he was being taken care of in the foundry, while Dell swept off to the prison to go help Colin. While there, the riot in full effect, Colin and Dell got into a fight with both the Joker and the Candyman, Matthias Bright, who is Colin's prison rival, Not in a buddy rivalry, like, no, we will kill each other at one point in a thematic climax, because that's just where this storyline is going.
I want it to be clear, I don't take Matthias Bright seriously at all, even though I know that's the tone that Matthias treats me with. Colin's just like, this fucking guy, he's named after confectionery, I'm not interested.
The Joker was being held in a suspended jail in the middle of the prison, but has the powers of comical recreation. So he managed to break the scaffolding walkway extension while fighting with Dell, and then dropped a gas grenade that turned Cooper into a zombie into the riot of prisoners below. About that time is where Andresh managed to make his way to the jail with Cooper. They got into a bit of a scrabble. Detective Cooper's head got literally hit off of his body. But the group did manage to get away and are currently held up in the medical bay. Most of the group. Dell, some shit was going on when you were fighting the Joker. And as you fell, you managed to hit your noggin pretty good on your way down.
I hate when that happens.
But thankfully, or unthankfully, we'll see, I guess, you have flashes of memory of being pulled away from the riot. You see flashes of smoke kind of mixing in with the mist as you see a old face kind of come into your vision periodically, kind of leering over you before your body gets dragged a few feet every so often. As you wake up finding yourself buried underneath a bunch of shoes and clothes and miscellaneous objects. And as your vision kind of clears, you see you're kind of being hidden and stuffed behind some miscellaneous objects in the back corner of a cell. There's an older gentleman taking watch at the cell door with a pipe in hand, watching as people kind of go by.
What the hell? Jeez, this shit smells like shit.
This shit is creative.
Well,
This shit smells like shit.
well, yeah, it is dirty clothes.
What? And Dell kind of unburies himself from the clothes and shoes.
And this cell is filled with mist at the moment.
With purple mist or the
Purple
green
mist.
Okay. The whole cell or this person?
Yes, it's a cell. It's not very large.
Okay. Oh god. My head is killing me. What the fuck? Who are you? Where am I?
My name's Will. I saw kind of what was going on and thought you needed an escape.
Oh, thank you, friend. And you were just gonna bury me alive in your clothes?
Well, they clearly wanted you dead, so I can't just leave you out in the open.
Oh, well, that's very kind. You could have, but I appreciate you didn't.
Yeah, but I do need a favor.
Well, first of all, I extend my hand. Cornelius Averdelius III, but my friends call me Dale, so you can call me Dale.
He reaches his hand out. Will Witt.
Will Witt.
And as
Will. Sorry.
and as you are looking at him, you see the glimmer of a golden eagle head, golden wings, and ancient Egyptian armor.
We're supposed to know what that is. I'm sorry.
Raw.
I didn't do my homework. Okay. Oh wait. I did do that homework.
So, as a fellow god mythos,
Mm-hmm.
does anything spark Hephaestus?
Mythologically speaking, no, not particularly.
Okay, just because one of my theme cards, or one of my
I
on
mean,
my theme card, it's
Hephaestus
weird
would
gods.
recognize that it is a fellow god, but
Okay.
competing pantheons don't exactly have beef with each other like that.
No, I meant like in a positive way.
Oh, I mean, Hephaestus recognizes it's a god and recognizes power, but Hephaestus isn't one that chases power, so he's not exactly interested.
Sure.
He's just like, that's nice, sweetie.
Well, I'm ready to hear that favor, but I do kind of have to get back to my friends.
And that's just all a part of the favor.
All right, what you got in mind? And while he's talking, I'm kind of looking outside the cell and scoping out what's going on.
Your pal, Colin, is a man who can acquire some things. I need some things.
Am I being used for my body again?
Not again.
Not again. Aw, rats! My body!
All right, what you need?
Just to make my life in this hellhole a little bit easier.
And you're wanting to stay here because it kind of seems like an opportunity that you could maybe get out.
Oh,
if you wanted to.
I could get out, but go where? I would just get caught, brought back here, and I'm spending more time for an escape.
All right. Just putting your options on the table. So, what you need? Some toilet wine? Some?
No, I just no. I just need you to vouch for me, so I help you. Colin helps me.
Well, it sounds like you did me quite the kindness. I was kind of blacked out most of it. How about this? You help me get back to my friends, and then I'll know for sure that you're vouchable.
That's what I just said. Are you okay?
No, I hit my head real hard.
Go
There's
ahead.
a lot going on.
I need you to roll sneak around.
Are we sneaking around? Are we like trying to leave now?
Possibly. Roll sneak around.
But I haven't. Wait, we're talking. What am I
Correct.
sneaking around for?
I will fill you in based off your roll.
I don't like that.
No, he needs to know so he can know what tags to add in. He needs
It's
to
not
know
like
the
D&D that it's something's happening and see if I have
Like
a
a
passive
blank
perception.
stealth check.
yeah.
does
He needs to know the context so
You
that he
hear several footsteps running towards this area.
Oh, okay. So now I can decide what to do. Okay. But would I think that they're bad footsteps? Like, are we So we're in a cell. What's outside the cell?
A lot of people running by periodically, but this you hear as more of a small platoon of individuals making their way.
It sounds more like heavy footfalls. Like
Yes. Yep.
Unison a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. It sounds like we should probably get out of here.
You should probably hide as he shoves you back towards the dirty clothes pile.
All right, then I'm burying myself and snooping around.
I like snooping.
Snooping and hiding aren't quite the same thing.
Okay, how about ingenuity? And
I'll give you that one.
And I'm going to do what I used to do is the ultimate hiding spot as a kid. You go up into your bed and you put the covers like they've been tossed around, and then you just get real small and kind of contort your body so that you just look like a blanket.
Had this ever actually worked for a single human being?
It worked for me.
Oh my god.
I won hide and seek like that all the time.
Damn. Well, the more you know.
Okay, +1. Ooh, that's a 7. +1 is an 8.
So with an 8, yeah, you do what you're doing, and you can see out of a small little crack under the blanket, so you can kind of see what's going on. You see a group of prisoners, all armed with batons, running by, but one of them you can see makes eye contact with you.
So he's running by.
Like the last person in formation, you see it, and you guys make eye contact with each other, and he keeps going.
Was he friendly?
Did he wink at me?
Nope.
That's weird.
Did he wink at me?
What did Will do?
Something winked.
What the fuck? That would even mean?
Your whispering eye. Google it.
Oh.
Did I ever tell you T, I don't know if I ever told you this, but our long-running D&D campaign, I gave them when I was DMing it like 2 years ago. Before I gave the reins to our friend Adam, I was like, "Hey, you guys got to name your group because these people are starting to like recognize you." Blah blah blah. So they named themselves the Order of the Whispering.
That's amazing.
Did they know what they were doing, or was it?
Oh
just,
yeah.
okay.
No, that was very intentional.
Okay, because
Well, I mean, it is
that would have
Moose
been
and
even,
Lucas, so
that would have been even
Yeah.
better if they were like trying to come up with something super cool, and like that's what they came up with.
that's fantastic.
No. They knew what they were doing. They
Okay.
were
Order of the Prison Pocket.
the Order of the Prison Pocket.
Oh man.
And what did Will do when they were invited?
Will
Was he
was
hiding?
ready to swing if anybody tried going into the
All right.
prison or into the cell.
And so they're gone, it's clear?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly climb out.
Listen, I don't know where your friends are, but we need to get to them ASAP.
And do I have all my items on me? Like my Armageddon and my hammer? Okay. I'm gonna grab the hammer, unfold it, and
What
push it.
injuries do you have at the moment
I have 1 harm.
from the fall?
I don't know. It just says I just was stop being specific about things, and I
Okay.
just wrote harm.
We'll just assume that's
wise.
what that was from then. So,
But I think when I fell 2 episodes ago, we didn't resolve it. Like, I
oh,
just
then
went
you
fell.
need to take a second harm then.
Okay. So yeah. So then my roll would have been much less.
No, don't worry about it. That was me not remembering. So that's just in general, just moving forward.
Okay. Well, that's gonna harm me. Yeah, we gotta go. We should go.
All right, come on. As the two of you step
turd?
out of the cell and cut around the corner, we are going to cut over to the med bay where Colin,
us.
Jeff sits. Yes. Well, we've got Colin, Andresh, Cooper, and a couple of the Knights of the Round Table. Colin, who would be the doctor of the group?
Actually, Sir Gawain, whoever the one that embodies Gawain would be, because or Gawain, however you want to pronounce it. Any lore heads?
I gave everybody
any lore
names.
heads among you?
Colin.
I think I've heard it Gawain.
I've heard it. Well, the old English it's like Gawan or something like that. But yeah,
We're gonna
is
say
like,
that's Ernesto Matic.
I always
Alright,
heard it
way to
as
go.
Joanne.
Joanne. Get the fuck out of here! You did not hear this, Joanne. Ah! Don't fucking. The second you spoke up, I was like, he's gonna say the dumbest. I thought you were gonna say like Joanie or something, or Joanne. No, I'm saying Joe.
Yeah, like a GIF.
Like a GIF.
Like a GIF. Oh man.
You suck.
Physically upset by that.
I am so mad.
All right, I need re-clarification on who the fuck it was.
Ernesto.
Joanne.
Joanne.
Gawain.
Jawen.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Language is dead.
He is currently leaning over one of the medical tables, stitching together Cooper's head to his body.
Oh God, I'm gonna kind of lean in and be like, he's gonna be all right. He was talking smack.
Cooper turns to you. Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you gonna need to sit this one out for a little bit, or?
Yeah, probably best. Yeah.
Okay.
As Ernesto
Well,
leans up, do you want to fill me in on how this is possible?
I mean, Ernesto, you've seen some crazy shit. Okay, this is where I'm gonna hit you with.
stitching a head's man back to his body.
This is where I'm gonna hit you with some lore. Okay, Sir Gawain. Okay, and the Green Knight. Are you familiar with this tale? This guy would be. Anybody? No. Anyways.
Yeah, you've seen
basically-
Adventure Time. You know the Green Knight?
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah,
basically
yeah.
that's basically Joanne.
Did you guys not? Okay, listen. I have patience. Look, man, we've all seen some weird shit. There's a clown running around prison right now. I think that all you need to know is he's not a good guy, but he is with us. He's a cop, kind of. So treat him with that kind of respect.
In a prison?
So
Yes.
don't stitch him up.
No, I mean, do the bare minimum for me as your friend. But maybe, you know, when he winks, just have him raise an arm or something like that. Is that within your prison expertise?
I can't roll for things, and I really wish I could right now. Go ahead and roll convince.
Okay. I'm not going to add anything to this because I don't think I want this to succeed, actually. Oh, no, it's a 10. No. It's 2 5s.
You got it, boss.
Cooper, I'm only doing this because you can't still retaliate to me physically. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find Andresh and see what's going on with them. Because I don't know what they're seeing as far as you being beheaded, and I'm a little worried about that. So I'm gonna go seek out Andresh.
Hey, for my own knowledge, who did we actually name Merlin?
No, I thought that you and I were kind of tentatively suggesting that my roommate was Merlin, and I didn't know.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's why. Spoilers, but also, you know.
That's right.
Aw, beans.
If you want to learn more about that, make sure Alex comes back in the future. Yeah,
That's right. You can vote for my life or death, just like
Jason Todd style.
Yeah.
Oh god. I hated that. Anyway,
It's a little cringe.
Alec is now asking question. Jason Todd was the second Robin, and in the late 90s, the people literally called in and voted on whether the Joker killed him or he survived.
Bro, there was a Reddit thread recently on
He
that.
died.
was he the
No,
second?
spoiler.
I thought he was the third.
Nope, second. Dick,
Robin.
Jason, Tim.
Okay.
Dick Jason, am I right?
He is now known as the Red Hood.
Right. Yeah.
Anyways, back to it. Yeah, so you want to go over and talk to Andresh.
Yeah, I want to see, because they were acting suspiciously, and I don't think we really ever had time to.
You did not.
So I want to give them the chance to like explain themselves before I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you, man? What's going on, dude?
Andresh is probably trying to. God, this is such a weird situation. Probably doing their best not to freak the fuck out. So like, might be.
I'm gonna walk up and start shaking you.
Well, we did canonically say you are viewing Detective Cooper as an android
right now. Yeah.
Right.
And
I just
so-
wanted to. I don't think that we ever hashed it out.
No, and so Andresh is just, I think at this point, because like between the zoo escape, the prison riot, and Cooper being an android, Andresh is just kind of like, because we also meta knowledge, we know that I'm not seeing this because I'm not connected to the myth, so there's like that weird disconnect that's going on as well. So I think Andresh is like, mentally, that's just knocking on the back of their head.
Right.
And so right now Andresh is probably just like sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor, hands just kind of folded in front of them, and like almost in a meditative pose, but instead of the full peaceful, serene nature, it's just they're kind of just like staring up into the corner of the room right now.
Okay.
With a confused look on their face.
Is it is it cringe to walk up and say Mavady? I'm good. I'm just gonna walk up. And
Do you have a
say-
fedora?
No. I
Then
don't
no,
think
it's
Colin is
okay.
a fedora wearing. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm gonna walk up to Andresh kind of gently, because they clearly have this sort of something's going on with them. Say, hey, you feeling all right? You kind of acted uncharacteristically not cool back there, and I.
No, there's... Does it feel like the city's falling apart to you?
Like more than usual? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is
Yeah,
that
just...
something?
I'm just trying to come to terms with it because this is... We had on the mainland, the zoo. There was an outbreak of rabies at the zoo and animals were just running around everywhere. And Dell's mentor or boss or dad died after being bit.
Jesus Christ, Dell. Shit. Is Dell in here? Have you seen him?
That's the last Cooper and I heard, and so we rushed here after I got knocked out. I ended up having to fight off raccoons for like 10 minutes as he was having this moment with his dying dad.
Raccoons.
And now there's a prison riot / breakout happening, and Cooper is an android.
Can I? Okay.
You would see now that there's no mist surrounding Andresh.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So you'd probably have a pretty decent idea of
But
what's
if
going on
you're
this
more
time
curious
around.
as to like how well Colin would recognize that, go ahead and give me an investigate.
Yeah, I think I'm more looking for. What's the word I'm trying to? I'm looking for signs of external trauma.
Sure.
I think just as I'm examining, because I'm not versed well in the mist. I think I should make that clear. I don't think Colin is any.
Understandable.
Like, he's a very. He works at a Blockbuster. Let's see. I can add some stuff to this though. I'm sure. Okay. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use Cal, and I'm gonna use Identify What Matters.
Okay. Do you have any harm at the moment?
Do I have any harm at the moment? I thought I had been patched up at the end of.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. That is correct.
So I only had one.
That's right.
Weirdly.
I
because
forgot
I was hiding in
about
the mist. I was hiding. So
Yep.
yeah. So I have 0 at this point. So that's just 7 with the 2 that I could add, thankfully. Well, not so good.
No, that's okay. So as you're kind of looking over Andres, you do see some bumps and bruises. You see a couple bites on his the exposed parts of his skin. But yeah, I guess to Colin, to you would be a little confused on kind of Andres's perception of everything going on right now. But
there is a stab wound. On the it's not a huge thing. Like,
weren't you also patched up though?
I mean, a stab wound.
Not yet, but I mean, we could easily.
You were as well.
We could easily do that real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I have spell healing through Cal, so I'm gonna.
Well, if we're in the med bay or whatever, and there's people patching each other up, like it was a tier 1 status, so it's just, it was
no problem.
Okay.
It was barely anything. So like you see that there's the fresh bandage on the for the stab wound right back here.
Okay.
But like again, Andresh has not shown. That's shown that it hasn't stopped Andresh much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Colin,
Then,
so you do recognize some external wounds. You do see maybe a small little bump on his head. But the thing you would recognize, but maybe not correlate, is that, yeah, there is no purple mist surrounding Andresh anymore.
So you're... Okay. How do you... You know... You're asleep. Okay.
No, I don't think this is a dream.
Not for you, it isn't.
And we're going to do a quick cut here real fast. Dell, you and Will are making your way through this labyrinth of cells. You're kind of making your way over some rubble, climbing through some rubble. And as you are cutting the corner, making your way to the med bay, remind me, what is your ringtone?
For who?
For
you have separate ringtones for different people?
For DA Pierce Snyder.
That's, yeah, it's just standard, like.
Yep. So on your 6, as you were kind of ducking around the corner, your phone rings loudly.
Yeah, hello.
I need you guys at the prison now.
Oh,
Yeah,
good news.
Good news, bad news. We're here.
Who? There he is!
Was that the DA screaming in my ear?
Nope. That was prisoners down the hallway.
Yeah, that's the bad news. We're on it. That's great. We'll talk to you soon.
So you and Will begin sprinting down the hallway, and you cut left. You're like, oh, fuck, a dead end. And as you kind of turn back around, you see the medical bay sign hanging over with a not large, but a base level of fortification around it, with a very large individual staring at both of you, with a very large pipe in hand.
Will, you
Compensating much? Oh. Sorry.
On your guys' side, you guys do hear 3 taps on the door.
3 taps on the door.
Yep.
Is that code for, like, open up, we're in danger? Or...
Yep, that was Lance Lamb Jr. letting you know that there is somebody outside Medbay.
Okay.
Will, you good in a scrap?
Not particularly.
Me neither. Let's go.
But no! Stop! That's one of Colin's guys. We just have to convince him to let us in.
Oh, convincing is my specialty.
You need to convince fast. They're coming.
Sir, this is a hammer, and I'm gonna flip it closed, and I'm gonna put it into my back and show my one hand. I'm now unarmed. Pardon the pun.
Wait, no. Who are you?
Cornelius Averdelius III. My friends call me Dale. Colin calls me Dale.
Colin who?
Colin Blackfoot.
How do you know him?
We worked together for a stint.
We're
and
intimate. No.
And we matched on Tinder once.
Go ahead and roll convince.
He's the reason that we're here. I'm gonna use charming as fuck. Would break down defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And is he a god at all? Are we our gods?
No, he is mist, but no, he is not a god.
Okay.
I don't want to blow up your spot. You 100% should have used breakdown defense, or you should have relabeled that as disarming.
Changing it. Changing it. That's great. That's great.
I don't know if it is.
Oh shit. Okay, that's a 6 plus 2 minus 2, so 6.
Oh.
No.
No.
Just no.
No. What?
No, I don't believe you.
Colin uses Hinge. Not Tinder. I don't have a phone. Haven't I said that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. Colin's got a big pencil on his back.
He's got a big what?
Why are you looking at
so-
Colin's pencil?
Because he whipped it out and showed me once.
You're making me very uncomfortable.
That's kind of what I do.
You should leave before I make you leave.
Oh.
We're
wow.
just
Alright.
here to meet. Colin's in there. Andreas is in there. Right? I look at Will. That's where they're at, right?
I hope.
Yeah. All right. Let's go with that. And I understand you're doing your job. If Colin is in there, then he can vouch.
Colin, what was that tap on the door? What does that mean?
I don't know. Somebody else will take care of it.
Good.
I almost spit out my coffee.
Hey, is everything alright over there? If they're knocking, they're not the enemy. The enemy would not knock. The enemy would just come in. Who's over there speaking?
Are you talking outside of the door?
I'm talking to the person who's I'm guessing we probably have like there's probably like a person at the outside and at the inside, right?
Yeah. So you've got Lance Lamb Jr. Outside of the door, and on the other side of the door you have Octavio Linne.
Then I'll go ahead and like turn away from Andres for a moment, just long enough to look over at whoever's at the door and.
Andres stabs him in the back.
No! Andres! I loved you!
To Andres.
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 At me, buddy.
All right.
Yeah,
you see Octavio kind of like pull the paper back. Lance is talking to two people. One of them, does he only have one arm?
Yeah, that's ours.
And who's ours?
The guy with one arm. That's one of ours.
Oh, okay.
Do not stab him. Put that knife down.
Hearing that, Andres will actually try and like jump up and maneuver around people to open the door up.
Well, I mean, Octavio was opening the door.
Yeah, like as soon as Andres hears him say, does he have one arm? Andres is like sprinting up.
Yep. So Octavio opens the door, and as you go sprinting out to the door, you just walk straight into Lance's back.
Yeah,
push back inside.
Andres is trying to push past Lance to get to Dell.
Roll. Are you trying to sneak around, or are you trying to like force your way through?
I mean, I ran into him, so not sneak, but just like juke past him.
Okay.
Yeah, is there a juke around?
Yeah, go ahead and just do sneak around.
All right.
See how well you can finagle past him.
I don't think I've got anything for this, actually.
Okay. So just straight up roll.
Yeah, just a straight up roll. That is a 6.
As you kind of like go grab it, he grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you back. No, I have to keep you safe.
Dell!
Andres!
All right, hey guys, come on. Put him down. Put them down.
I didn't pick him up.
I know. I just assumed that you would, but
I didn't want him to get hurt.
They're not hurt in the way that we can really do anything about right now. So let's just let him in.
Oh, okay.
Please.
And he steps to the side. And Andres, you see Dell and an individual you don't know.
Andres will run up and hug Dell. You okay? You okay?
I will be. Better now.
I want to walk up as well and offer out a hand to Dell and say, glad you're alive. You're looking about as good as you normally do, so I assume nothing too crazy happened since we were separated.
That's quite the compliment.
You guys hear footsteps beating down the hallway.
Oh, we should get back inside.
Yeah. Let's get to
Go,
some
go, 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 go.
All right, thank you, sir. I didn't catch your name.
Get inside.
Oh, that's an interesting name.
Yeah, you should meet his brother. Get the fuck out of here.
That's Octavio.
Love it. All right. Now that we're back inside, so what's our game plan? Who is in charge here? Or
Colin, you do see Will standing sheepishly by the door.
You helped Dell out?
Yeah, this guy helped me. He saved me from getting
Good enough.
my prison pocket filled down in the riot.
Have you ever been in prison? You know that's just a joke. It's not a thing we don't say that. Come on.
Oh, is that like a faux pas? My bad. No, Will.
No, it's just like act like you've been here before. I guess is sort of my.
Oh, Will.
I'm kidding.
Like you've been here before.
I'm better at what I do, so I haven't been here.
Wow. Okay. Wait a second.
Every one of them turns towards you and gives you a dirty look.
Hey,
you now have -1 relation with every one of them. They will remember that.
Nice.
You know, I hit my head really hard.
Seriously. Don't
I'm
give
not
them
the
a
same.
reason to hit you harder. Let's get you inside, and we'll hash out the intricacies of prison etiquette.
If someone says hold your pocket, you do not hold their pocket.
You hold a pocket, but all right.
No, it's a. Look, I don't know how to explain this to you. You're an adult.
All right, Andreas was on the right track. What's our game plan?
Kill the bad guy. Go have Denny's on Christmas.
I hear that they
As long as you have your
AARP discount.
I hear they do indeed honor the AARP.
But you know what? I don't think I'm old enough for AARP.
I
Darn.
actually discovered, because it's a quick way to save money when you're as poor as I am. You don't need much money. It's pretty low. This stream's sponsored by AARP. AARP, go to Denny's.
That's their slogan. AARP sponsored by Denny's.
That tracks. That tracks.
All right. But I hit my head pretty hard. Can you catch me up?
As you say
remember,
that, you catch Colin or
two.
Detective Cooper's head being stitched back together to his body.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm not complaining about my head
we
anymore.
got into a bit of a fight. I think we won, personally. Even though Cooper looks like this, I'd count that as a win, actually.
Yeah, it's
Cooper
fine.
looks like
Cooper's a robot.
He picks up his. He gives a thumb up, but his left leg also picks up with it.
I look at Dell and I sort of say, yeah, Cooper's a robot, and then I shake my head and I look at Andres like, what the hell is going on? Like, what happened? It's kind of my.
That sounds like something we should unpack at a later date. Is what's the guy's name? The green smoke bomb guy.
Oh, that his actual name, like his
Yeah.
Christian name.
It's
Sure.
his
I don't
satanic
really
name.
Give a fuck what his religion is.
I don't actually know his name. I just know that he's trying to do this bad thing to my home. Or at least that I
Octavio
called him
is
for a
standing
long time.
guard at the door. Bron Stark.
Braun Stark, then.
All right, Braun is making everyone lose their damn mind.
Yeah, more than usual, even for this city. We gotta get him shut the hell down.
Does anybody know any sort of does he have any weaknesses?
I stabbed him with my sword. And
Was it super effective?
He seemed very not bothered by it and just sort of appeared in a different place, so I don't quite know what the hell's going on with him, but he's got some sort of, I don't know, he's just summoning shit out of nowhere. He's kind of unpredictable and very alarming to have to deal with.
And what does he want? Just to watch the world burn?
As much as I can tell, or as far as I can tell, yeah. I haven't exactly been chatty with him because he attempted to kill, again, me and some of the people I care about.
Yeah, that kind of takes
Some of the conversation. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling like he wanted to talk about, our signs together, so.
Is there anyone we could get in contact with, or maybe capture, that could give us a little bit of insight into what
He's got a
Braun's capable
kinda
of?
chump. He's working with another chump up at this prison. I always forget his name.
Matthias Bright.
No, I
okay.
know it. I was just playing Colin like I didn't know it.
Dumbass. It's Matthias Bright.
Matthew B. Somebody help me here. Matthew
You hear
something. I
Ernesto
look around.
snicker.
Yeah, that guy. Look, he's running with Stoker Stark. I was thinking of Bram Stoker for a second.
But you would recognize on the outside that he is in charge of the Demon Viper Brotherhood.
Wow, he's really overcompensating in his names. He's part
Matthias
of
Bright
Matthias Bright is part of this rival. I don't know. Are we calling them a gang? Do we give them that respect?
The Demon Viper
They own a
Brotherhood?
district.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they own a district, but what's a district to anything, to a kingdom? Oh wait, am I compensating too much with this name, guys?
I think we're losing the
We might be losing the plot. Look, he's
little
he's a bad guy.
You guys begin to
but we
hear
can
heavy
maybe-
buzzing in the vents.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Is
No,
that
I mean
normal?
well, you find normal in a prison. They sometimes will. I mean, they'll need to like refix the vents. Maybe something's going on with them. I'm not here all that often. I look over at the guys and I'm like, is this normal?
All right, everybody, get together, and I'm gonna kind of grab Andresh, and pull them in like behind me, and I'm gonna position myself in front of Cooper as well.
Okay.
Put myself between them and the vents.
Well, you guys keep going. I was just letting you know there was some buzzing in the vents.
That's
Is that like it's casual? Yeah, we know there's buzzing in the vents. That's why we're doing this.
So are we able to capture this Matthew B?
We might be able to get Matty B. I'm not sweating. I think that he's more directly. I've beat him in a fight before. I don't see why we couldn't do something now. That's all I'm saying.
And is he going to be separate from this Braun
Stark guy?
Stark?
He was last time I saw them, but it seems like they're in league. They're at least not fighting each other, which is something I would prefer to have happen.
How about any of you looking at the other people in the room? Do any of you have insight into this Maddie's abilities, capabilities, what he's what exactly is dangerous about him?
Did you ever? Sounds stupid. And the person talking is, Colin. Scroll down. Connor Wolfenstein, who does not have mist around him. You guys know the old Candyman lore,
Like the
scary story.
like the movie.
Yeah.
slightly.
It sounds weird, and it sounds really stupid, and Colin brushes me off every time I try to bring this up, but like the energy is like there, like there's always flies around him. He literally has a hook for a hand, and I swear when you look at him it's not there, but like I swear his flesh is always falling off of him. But then you rub your eyes and you look at him like his skin's like perfectly fine. Like it's weird. I don't know, man. Nobody takes me seriously, but like
I look at the rest of them that are kind of in the room and I'm like, let me be clear. I acknowledge it every time. I think the mist prevents him from being able to hear me say that. Yes, he is like the candy man, but I don't really see that as a threat because what are sweets gonna do to me?
the buzzing in the vents gets considerably louder.
You said he's got flies around him?
Oh god. This is gonna have to be a you and me thing, Del. If there's true though, this usually works, and I'm just gonna say Candyman 3 times.
Oh boy.
And like as each time you say it, my eyes get wider and wider.
Candyman.
The lights go out.
Okay.
Fuck. I'm like
The
putting a
sound
hand
of
on
the
Andresh.
buzzing intensifies, and you now hear the swarm of flies filling the room, smacking all of you as they aggressively fly by. And in the middle of the room, a small light appears as an individual floats down from the ceiling.
Can I have had the jump on him since I was sort of summoning him preemptively in an attempt to like catch him off guard?
Sure.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna try to like grab him around the middle so that Del can take like a swing or do something.
Okay.
Because I could see Del's response being like, "Oh shit," and so I'm like, "All right, this will be fun."
Go ahead and roll toe to toe.
Okay.
But there will be a darkness disadvantage, so you will have -1 to darkness.
Okay, well he's in the light. I'm not really sweating that. I'm also going to add inhuman strength.
Yep.
Do I? No, that's just. I'm gonna be willing to go all in and probably like. I think I'm just gonna use those 2 here.
Sure.
I don't really need to. I don't need to bust out the whole I don't need to throw the whole kitchen sink for turn 1 of a combat. I didn't actually need to add anything to it. I rolled a 6 and a 4.
Okay.
10 plus 2 for a 12.
Yeah, yep. So yeah, as he comes floating down from the ceiling, you wrap around him.
Yeah, so this is just an attempt for positioning. I don't have the thing pulled up.
Yep, so choose 2. You manage to achieve your goal. Take something they hold. You get them good, giving your opponent a status with tier equals power. You block, dodge, or counter their best attempts.
Okay. Sorry, I'm pulling it up again because I want to...
So based off what you set up, I would say you manage to achieve your goal, grapple, and then you counter his best attempts at doing anything else there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna not get hit. I think that sounds good, but I want to put... So he's sort of where I want him. And I'm gonna look at Dell and I'm gonna say, okay, this guy.
And do you guys all want to know a secret?
Shit, he's playing into my curiosity, kinda. As I'm pulling the hammer out.
Colin, how many years did you spend in this prison?
Too many.
All because you killed your little dear old brother.
I don't say anything.
But the funny part is, did you?
Jelly, this is a good opportunity for you to...
And I'm loading mist rounds into my shotgun hammer.
Okay.
Hold him a second, I'm almost there. It's hard with one arm.
Could I try and... Oh, what do we got in this room? Fuck.
I know you've always been curious to know what happened to him.
I don't say anything either.
And Colin, last time we just killed one guy. You were kind of pissed about it. Is this somebody we should talk to first?
I don't communicate with my lessers.
Could I want to try and change the game.
Okay.
Well, I guess, are the buzzing flies a tag or a status that's going to be affecting us, or is it just
They
kind
will
of
be a status, yes.
Then yeah, I would like to try and change the game to try and reduce that. Since we're in the med bay, I want to see... I can't see anything right now, though. It's all
No,
dark.
you cannot.
Okay.
And when I
okay,
say
okay.
there's a light on him, I mean like a
Yeah.
very dim, faint light.
Yeah.
Just to kind of thematically emphasize him.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna take a swing.
Okay. You
Yeah,
going
you do yours
toe-to-toe or
first.
hitting with all you got?
A toe-to-toe.
Okay. What you add?
And I'm adding the shotgun hammer.
Are you pulling the trigger? Or are you just
I'm
hitting
aiming
him?
to hit him right in the gut and also squeeze the trigger so I can hit him with some mist rounds.
To clarify, he is being grappled, and shotguns have a scatter effect.
Not when you make contact. I mean, it's not spraying.
Just
Okay.
It's going right to him, and
What you adding?
the hammer and the gatekeeper arsenal.
Okay. So +2. How injured are you?
2.
-2.
So straight roll.
Yep.
I was trying to ask if the positioning offers Dell anything, but it seems like they may not need it.
No, he does not. That's double 6s.
Yep. As you pull the trigger, he explodes and flies.
But he was hit with some mist rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So then,
So does he take any? Like, does he just never take any damage?
No.
or-
You now have a very slender man in your grasp.
Oh, he's still in. Oh, he doesn't turn fully.
Oh,
into
no,
flies.
no,
I
no.
thought that's what you were saying.
and are the flies? Oh, they're flies, not bees now.
Correct.
Is this room still buzzing with flies?
could I change the game and I want to try and find a way to get some light in this room.
He just turns on like a light switch.
I mean, would the lights come back on now that his mist is tampered down?
No.
Okay.
That like its physical electrical went out in this room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, I don't know what we would have in here, and I don't have anything to do that with. So instead, fuck, I've got nothing right now. I'm drawing a blank mentally as well. This is sick brain, Jeff sits trying to think of shit to do. And I really don't have anything coming to me.
Hold him right there. Hold him right there. Can I? This doesn't count as tech. Does anything electrical count as tech?
No.
Could I try and... I did this a while ago for a brief flash. Oh, I have Netrunner access burned, so probably not with the arm thing. Okay, I'm gonna go in and try and do a couple of hits on him, see if I can find like a tray to try and swat some of the flies away as well. Like kick a tray up into my hand.
Sure.
You've seen everything everywhere all at once, right?
Yeah.
Try and do the thing that Michelle Yeoh did with the lunch tray.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Yeah, well, I guess change the game first to see if you can find something in the darkness.
Okay. For change the game for that, improvised weapon, blind fighting.
Yep.
Could I add eye for detail as well? Try and remember if I saw anything.
Not with how many flies are kind of all over. That would impede that pretty well.
Okay. God damn. That's a total of 4.
So yeah, you managed to kick something up, but you're not sure what it is. But it's too dark to kind of make out. The flies buzzing are making it very difficult to kind of piece together is what around.
Mm-hmm. So then I guess just go toe to toe with trying to bop this Candyman dude. And that's gonna be blind fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have improvised weapons. I don't think I've got anything. I don't think I could use weaponized info for this either. So just blind fighting so far. Oh shit, that's a 13 though.
Yeah, so with a 13, choose 2. You manage to achieve your goal. You get them good, giving your opponent a status with tier equals power. You block, dodge, or counter their best attempts.
Could we say that I still not fully get rid of some of the flies, but since that was my initial goal, could I use 1 to try and lessen the flies in the room just so that we can see a little bit better?
I mean, you could probably clear out some of the flies around him, but like it's an ungodly amount of flies.
Yeah. No, that's perfectly fine. So managed to achieve my goal, and then I want to get him good, giving him a status tier equal to 1.
And so roll plus and your tag. I gotta remember how much damage that would be then.
That would just be a tier 1 stat. Status. Yeah.
And then you're giving. Okay, perfect.
Because I just rolled with the blind.
Oh yeah, so
fighting,
tier
just
equals power is what I was looking for. So you had +1, so +2 by getting him good. So cool. All right. So yeah, where do you hit him?
I don't think it's a 2. I think it's just the 1 because I.
Oh, you're right. I misread. Ignore me.
Yeah, it's just the 1, and then I get to choose the manage to achieve my goal. So, and I'll leave myself open to an attack, mainly because I am cocky about face danger now.
How do you hit him?
My man.
I'll run in and like I'll try and kick up the tray and miss it.
Slide on it.
Yeah, just slide on it, and as I'm coming in, I'll end up like I'll slide in and use that slide to like kick one leg out of him so he's a little off balance, and then still manage to like spin around in just enough of a way where it clears away some of the flies around him as I'm spinning on this tray still.
Cool. Go ahead and roll face danger for me though.
Cool. So for face danger, I'll still do blind fighting.
Yep.
And looking over my shoulder.
Yeah.
That's a dynamite roll, baby. That
nice.
is a total of 14.
Yes. With the grapple, he tends to like kind of hit you with his hook, but Colin's got his arms pinned down, so he's got no torque. You just hit him. Yeah, he's not great, but he is laughing.
I would like to, since it was dynamite, I get to add a bonus thing to that. Because I now have a
permanent dynamite to face danger.
Yo.
Nice.
That's why I'm cocky about
Yeah.
face danger now.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll go ahead for now. I'll reflect the status at my attacker, or otherwise use it against them.
Okay, so yeah, so he goes to swing his hook at you and misses wildly and stabs himself in the rib.
Oh my god.
Could we change that just so that I get to?
Yeah.
I get to feel a little cool. He swings at me, and it's like the full like. Almost drunken style, like grab his wrist and like flip it around and just kind of push it back into his ribs.
Absolutely.
And so he takes a tier equal to the original status he was.
So just by the way, by the 1, so 2. Gotcha. So he is at 2 now. Sorry, with your 2 attacks. Cool.
Awesome.
But he is laughing at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Colin. I know you want the truth.
So
I don't know how to say this without being any clearer. You're in my damn domain. You are not going to tease me with the truth. And then I'm gonna like kind of kick his knees out from underneath him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, you're just going to give it to us.
Oh, I don't have to give you anything.
I just look back up at the guys, or at you know, the two of them, and I'm like, seems like
You think
you're
I
in a bad
fear
spot.
death? Bring it.
I'm gonna be honest. I
And
don't
he
know what else
spits
you
on
have to live
Colin's
for.
foot.
So, well, that wasn't very nice.
Could I attempt? I want to attempt to change the game and make what's it called? A bug zapper.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm going to
Dude, that's
kind
kind
of
creative.
pull out one of the lights from above, and using one of the spare beds in the med bay. So I'll use scrap for parts, mother of invention,
Yeah.
and try to make a bug zapper that will kill all this shit. That's an 8.
So with an 8 for change the game. Create a story tag, burn a power tag, give or reduce a status.
So I'm going to create a story tag that is a bug zapper
Cool.
that I'm just going to kind of use as light.
That's
'Cause now
not
it's
how bug
glowing.
zappers work.
What, isn't it glowing? Aren't they always on?
or
We have, like,
he's
a
trying
battery
to
maybe to
create
leave
like
it
a
on?
bug zapping lantern.
Oh, like I was thinking the fly swatter version.
Yeah.
Okay, I see where you're
No.
going with it now. Okay.
Weirdly,
So,
that is also
it's
what I
like-
was thinking.
It's like a glowing light.
I
but
thought you
then-
were trying to like punish the flies to torture.
No, I'm just trying to kind of clear them out, and so they're going to be attracted to this big bug zapper that I'm going to set in the middle of the room.
To clarify,
And
yeah,
so-
that would give you light until it's filled with them, and then the light's
dead
going to be
bugs.
covered by dead bugs.
Well, when that happens, we'll cross that
so,
bridge.
so we'll either have light or we'll have no bugs or fewer bugs in the room.
Yeah,
And so-
correct.
What more do you want from me, huh?
But yeah,
I
you
appreciate what
make
you're
the
doing.
little bug zapper, and as the flies are kind of swarming all around, just so you only have about a minute of light before it is covered by fly.
And you're going to need to speak up, because now it's a little hard to hear. But I think Mr. Blackfoot was waiting for an answer from you.
Oh, if he doesn't want to play the game, then I get to die with all of this knowledge.
I'm not playing a game with you. I literally don't even know your name.
Oh, I love this little tits for tats.
Does he think that I'm serious? Does he think that I'm playing a... I look at the other two. I don't know his name. What did I tell them? Right before you... What did I tell you guys? Right before you came in through the vents or something?
You thought it was like Maddie B. I don't know.
Not to be confused with the musical producer, Maddie B.
Not, oh, is that an actual musical
Yes.
producer?
Oh.
If you're listening, I love you. Send me something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I'm not, like... I think Colin is a little dumb, but also is very, like... I think he is a little aggressive. So I think in this moment he's just like, dude, look, I've been in this prison for a long time. I've seen you around here this whole time. I know you've got a whole shtick that you're going with. I love what it's doing for you and your confidence. I will also say that if you don't just tell us what we need to know, And if you keep trying to make me play this game, I don't have to kill you. I can just... My friend here has made a bug zapper, the most convenient weapon possible for dealing with you. So I think we're just gonna make your life hell.
I am in prison. What more can you possibly do to me? And as you kind of look down over him, you see his body is riddled with scars.
I mean, you did that. I don't know what you did in prison to earn that. Genuinely. I'm curious. I'm sickened, but curious.
So you're curious about me, but not your own brother.
You don't have the right to provoke any emotion from me. My therapist says that it's important that I don't let people rile me up for things like this.
Raymond was the much better Blackfoot, huh?
Calculating whether it's important that I leave you alive.
Raymond.
Will there be more bugs?
Wisdom tells me. Will there be more bugs? Yeah. Wait. What the fuck are you doing here? Why? I know that you don't have to.
How's Morgan?
Morgan, my ex. I don't know. Probably in Cancun or something. Wherever rich people go for vacation. I just imagine she's somewhere warm and comfortable. Maybe that's hoping for too much from.
A little bit, because you got to remember they can't leave Pandora until 12 minutes ago.
That's very true. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know what I know, but I guess I'm kind of, yeah. I guess he kind of just assumes genuinely that she's somewhere comfortable. I don't think that Colin is a petty kind of guy. He's dumb, but he's not petty. He's not that dumb, you know what I mean? Like, you'd have to be super dumb to be petty.
Colin, what's the plan here? Are we taking him down?
He wants to play a game, and I'm not really up for it, but we do know that he's got some information. I don't know, what do you guys... He's trying to get me to act all riled up. But I'm in the most comfortable position I could be for this exchange.
No. I just want to know how much you care about dear old Raymond.
I don't think that you're the person that is going to get me to answer that question. Can I be honest? You got this kind of really, bug-eyed aesthetic going that I'm sure it's working for you. It's not drawing passion from me. No, I think that Colin doesn't want to talk about that with this guy, and so he's doing his best to just, blow it off.
No, I respect it.
I'm kind of curious, though, about Raymond.
Well, we can have a conversation later.
Would Dell know who Raymond is? Or what happened to Raymond?
No, that's why he's curious.
Okay.
But
I was just trying to remember if Colin has mentioned his backstory at all or not.
I don't think so.
No, Colin, I was sort of unsure if it would be relevant, so I didn't want to fill up the
It's always relevant. Part. I would bring every aspect of character backstory in at some point in time.
I just didn't want it to feel like part of an arc if I didn't, because I didn't know if I would even come back after the initial, after I left. So I was like, I didn't want to have it be like something on the table lingering for the story. So I didn't bring anything up then. But Colin just sort of looks at Dell and says, he was my brother. He was killed
brutally.
I believe by Pierce Snyder, or somebody with a relationship with Pierce.
Still deflecting your own actions, huh?
And I was speaking. Actually, at that, I think Colin just kicks him in the small of his back harder. And I was like, I was speaking.
Going toe to toe or hitting with all you got?
No, it's more of like a narrative.
Okay,
kick, not
gotcha.
I'm not trying to. I don't need to fight this guy.
I use narrative kick.
It's not very effective, but that's okay. Yeah, I just want to narratively have told him, reminded him that I want him to shut up. So I look at Dell and I just sort of say he died, and we were both pretty young. I was fresh out of high school. He was back from university.
What a piece of shit he was.
Again, I really feel like he's trying to rile me up. I have self-control. I'm not going to just kill this guy. I want your guys' opinion. Do we just yeet him out of here?
Actually, Matt.
I don't know who Matt is.
Oh, is
That's Matt the other dude, though.
Oh, Okay.
Oh wait, was it Will? Maybe was his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here.
No, who's the guy that we're holding?
Matthias.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Matt. You're right.
But we don't know that because
we don't know it's Matthias. We just know it's Maddie.
Maddie B.
So, Matt,
He doesn't answer.
do you have dirt
No, we don't.
on Pierce Snyder then?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Okay, what the fuck do you want? Because we're asking you direct questions. You could just respond with the damn. Ah! Somebody else hold him, please. I just need. No.
Andresh will walk up as Colin is holding the candy man.
Thank you, Andresh.
Just. It seems like you're offering something, but we don't know what you want in return.
That's the question, isn't it?
That is literally what we just asked you. How do people get things done? Sorry, I love Colin becoming increasingly frustrated instead of like lashing out physically. So I'm playing this bit. I hope it's not annoying.
No,
XOXO, Alex.
Gossip Girl.
It is the question, and we would like an answer.
And I would like to talk with Colin.
Holy fuck! I am right.
But he would like to continually disrespect me, even though we've had these years of games back and forth.
I just don't understand why he thinks. I think I maybe played with him in the rec room once when I first got here. I don't.
Why Colin specifically?
Why Colin specifically? Yes. We're getting to the root of the problem.
Oh my god.
All right. Dale's gonna step forward. He's gonna come, like, lean on the hammer. All right. Maddie, can I call you Maddie?
No.
Call me Dale.
Not my
Can
name.
I call you? What's your name?
Matthias.
That's what it was, Matthias.
Did anybody know? Oh, we're sorry.
Ernesto leans
We're
up.
arguing.
Yeah, I've said that.
Who are you? How long you been here? Wow.
I'm stitching
All
your
right.
friend together.
I'm sorry, Ernesto. Yeah, you're probably.
Matthias. We're just trying to figure out what the hell you want, and I'm prepared to listen. I'm a listener. And can
I'm
I
not.
use convince
Yes.
to get him to tell me what? And I'm gonna use disarming
Ah, got him.
and charming as fuck.
Are you mocking him because he has one hand?
No, that changed breakdown defense to
I was
disarming.
kidding.
Yes.
Oh my god, you guys have so much in common.
Aw.
The Candyman also is okay.
Can I use pity card too then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. +3.
But you are still harmed.
Yes.
So +1.
It's only an 11.
Only.
Still pretty good. This is really fucking good.
Yeah.
Only an 11. Tell me
Yep.
everything I want to know right fucking
So convince on 10+ to change their agenda include yours, or at least for the time being.
now. So
The
their
time
agenda is to share all this information that's just brimming in their throat.
I know how curious you've been, so I will happily tell you. Just
Can we take a
lean
step
forward.
back? Can we never say brimming in your throat ever again? Just for me. I'm just kidding.
Come close and I'll tell you all.
Don't. His throat, it's brimming. Look at him.
And I just sit down. right in front of him.
Andresh, or Jeff sits, Colin, or Alex, get there. Take
Wait,
your,
there's a name.
take your headphones off.
Okay.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, I really want to know.
I brutally murdered his brother and blamed it on him.
You're excited about this?
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
He thinks he was this great guy, but he was one of mine.
Oh, his brother was.
Yeah.
No.
He tried to turn on us, so I brutally killed him.
And he doesn't know that you did it?
No,
Oh my god. He's gonna be so pissed if he finds out.
I know, I can't wait.
And that's why he was in prison all this time.
Yeah,
Because of you.
I
So how did you get here in the first place? Then?
Oh, that's meth.
Oh, right. And how does Pierce Snyder fit into that?
I don't. It doesn't. He put me in here.
But you said you had some dirt on Pierce, right?
Well, yeah, he's a dirty DA.
Dirty how?
He plants.
In the bedroom?
What? This is. Colin, who is this guy? You guys put your headphones back on now.
He can't hear us.
Yep.
Let me
Put your headphones back on.
Let me turn my volume on. Let me turn my volume on.
There you go.
Okay, I'm back.
He couldn't. He was telling you to put your headphones back on.
Yeah, I set the
I'm like,
thing.
how's he gonna hear you?
I set the thing in Discord to let you guys know that I genuinely couldn't hear anything.
Oh,
like,
good.
Colin, why is he asking me if Pierce is dirty in the bedroom? This is weird.
Sorry, one more time. Who was dirty in the bedroom?
Your
Apparently
friend here
Pierce
wants to know
Snyder.
if Pierce Snyder is dirty in the bedroom, and I don't understand.
My friend here.
Me. I'm the.
Oh, is Pierce Snyder dirty in the bedroom? I have no-
That's what he wanted to know. I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I have a
Oh.
problem. I'm working on it with a therapist.
Go
I
see
would not
Cheyenne.
say-
She's fantastic.
Yeah, we all see the same therapist, right? Healthy.
So you don't have dirt on Pierce Snyder?
Yeah, I just said he's a dirty DA. He plants evidence. But I don't understand what that deals with this moment
Wait,
right now.
do I hear that out loud, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I fucking know he's dirty.
that has nothing to deal with
evidence?
Colin.
What evidence did he plant?
On me?
In
Oh, I know
general?
evidence that he's definitely planted.
Do we have evidence of this evidence?
I do actually. Actually, it's one of my tags. It's one of my tags is incriminating evidence. I have it. Yeah. It's not here.
That's
I can-
valuable information.
I can prove he's at least partially corrupt. I just don't have the clout to get that accomplished.
I know someone who does.
So we can finally prove that I was innocent.
Yes.
Goddamn years after the fact.
Yes.
Pin it on Pierce.
Yes.
I might have some new intel in that department, Colin.
Do you know where Pierce is right now? 'Cause
No.
I could really go for. I mean, I almost said I could go to beat somebody, and then I was gonna say off, and then I look, it's a whole thing. All right, I don't know how to explain to you guys the stupid parts of my brain. But...
He did just call me, but we were
hey,
in
what
the
the
middle
fuck?
of
You got
something.
him on speed dial?
No, he called me. I don't know where I am on his speed dial.
I bet you're number one.
I hope so. Now, why do I hope that? That's a weird thing to hope. God, I have a problem. Andres, would you mind just kind of hang with my new friend, Matthias, here for a sec?
Sure.
Andresh, I need you to give me an investigate.
Okay. I
And
for
I'm pulling
detail.
Colin to the side.
Whoa, what's up?
You can let them finish what they're doing.
What am I in? What's the context?
What is happening to Matthias?
Okay. I for detail and studied opponent at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God. All I've rolled today are double ones or double sixes. So that is a 4.
You feel him begin to tremble. You
My
guys
daddy's
can
gonna-
continue.
So, I'm trying to say this kind of quietly so that Matthias can't hear. So, I'm telling you because this is yours to deal with.
He begins to laugh, but it begins to fade.
Something's happening with Matthias here.
Yeah,
Give me just 1 second, Del, and I'm gonna look over at I'll look over at what's going on because I feel right now we can't let this guy do something insane. I want to hear what you've got to say. I just also don't trust this person more than
He
that.
killed your brother.
Okay, on what proof? What proof does he offer?
He said he did it, and he pinned you for it. And...
His laughing has
Guys.
now stopped.
All right, Bush did 9/11. Where's the proof?
I don't,
Okay,
I'm just
that's a bad
sharing it.
example. That's a bad example because he did. What I'm saying is,
I'm just sharing. You know what? Fuck it.
no,
Is Matthias no longer
With us.
in front of me? Yeah.
Is he bugs now?
His mouth was foaming out aggressively towards the end there.
So he's dead.
He is dead.
His body is there, and he's dead.
Correct.
Okay. I thought he was like disappearing into bugs or something.
that's what I also.
No,
was
but now the bugs are swarming aggressively, and they are back into bees.
I very calmly put down Cal, and I look over at. I put down like the sheath that Cal is in, and I look over at Ernesto and I say, "Fix him so I can make him worse."
The bees shoot up back into the vent, and the room is now cleared.
Somebody fix this man's corpse so I can ask him a couple of questions.
I don't think... Colin, I think he's dead.
No. No.
I go check his pulse.
No.
No pulse.
Yeah, can confirm.
He had answers, but chose to be coy about them and then killed himself?
I guess.
I mean, what he told me was he killed your brother because your brother was one of his, and he was gonna turn on him, and so he ended up offing him and putting the blame on you, and that's why you were spent the last however long here.
I mean, I can't believe him.
I mean, what's the alternative? That you did
It's
it?
Pierce Snyder did it. That's I cannot trust the word of this psychopath whose name I couldn't fucking remember until now. Pierce Snyder still did it. I don't care what this guy said. I have no doubt in my heart. I have evidence of my innocence that I think that we could. He can't, because he can't be dead. That's why. That is why. Because whoever did this can't be dead because I have to kill them, and I'm going to.
Do you want to stab his body?
No, I want somebody to fix this asshole so that I can unfix him.
I don't...
Because either he knows something, or he's dead, and I'm never gonna know. I'm never gonna know, and I need to know.
Del just kind of puts hand on his shoulder and starts pulling you in for a hug.
I'm not. No, look, there are things to be done. We have to. We have to.
I know.
Maybe his cohort, this green gas guy, maybe he knows something.
Yeah, maybe.
So maybe since we've got one guy out of the way, maybe we go try and get this other guy.
You can stab
I don't.
him.
I did already. Didn't make me feel very good.
After this, Colin, when we get back to the mainland, I think you and I can help each other out.
And what if that isn't the case then? I mean, what if this was the answer and I didn't take it seriously enough?
I don't know. But for now, I think we need to keep moving.
Can you guys go ahead and roll investigate for me?
Yeah.
What's the context?
Something in the room.
I think I have to take a story penalty here, right? Like I've got, yeah, I'm gonna take a -1 for one of my weaknesses,
Okay.
which is the obsession aspect of this. It's a 9 - 1, 8.
Okay.
I already used eye for detail and looking over my shoulder, so I don't think I've got anything else I can use for this. Unless, for some reason, studied opponent or weaponized info would fit for whatever.
Studied opponent would work.
Cool. Ooh, that is an 11.
I'm at a 10. -2 is 8.
Okay. So the two of you see Matthias twitch. Andresh, you see him actually blink, and he's trying very hard to stay still.
Matthias?
Yes.
Who sees it? You said the two of you.
The two of you can see like his fingers twitch. Jeff
I
sits
don't know who you're pointing to.
Sorry, Alex and Boser. You two
Thank
see his fingers twitch just kind of like out of the corner of your eye. Andresh actually sees him blink.
Almost in fear, just as a reaction, Andresh will just slide the tray that they still have 1 foot on, just kick it straight at his head.
Go ahead and give me a hit with all you've got, if that's like a gut reaction.
It's just funny as hell.
I think it's just gonna be improvised weapon for this. Which does make a total of 9.
So yeah, with a 9, it slides over and smacks him in the eye. Blood starts to form. Son of a bitch!
He's faking.
Get his ass! I'm gonna start throttling him since I put down Cal. I'm actually just gonna start choking the shit out of him.
Okay.
Nobody stops me.
He's laughing through the choking.
You motherfucker! I'm sorry. I know it's not funny, but I can't help but laugh at the image of like this guy who's like, I'm dead.
His head bouncing off the floor.
And then like the Homer and Bart kind of like, ah! Like,
I checked his pulse. I used my right hand.
Boo.
God damn it.
Is anybody gonna stop Colin from choking him?
No.
No.
Speak!
Tell
me what the fuck you know!
His laughing begins to fade.
Okay, Colin, if you want him to speak, you've got to let up on his air passage.
Oh, do I? Seems like he has a pretty good time not fucking laughing when I was choking his ass out from behind earlier.
Colin.
I'm just gonna keep throttling him.
Colin.
His eyes begin to roll into the back of his head.
Do you want information from him, or do you want this closure? You can't get both.
Closure would feel really fucking good.
His
I'm
arms
like,
go limp.
I've stopped like shaking his head and but I'm still like squeezing.
His arms are
hard.
limp.
Let go.
I'm gonna like very shakily set him down.
His head bounces and is now motionless.
I would like to use weaponized info and eye for detail to try and do like CPR to bring him back.
Okay. Have any of you ever seen somebody get choked out?
Yeah.
In
no.
real life or
No, Andresh, you would know. You know, you just need to pick up his legs. You don't need to provide CPR right now.
Cool. Then yeah, I do that.
That's all you gotta do.
If somebody just gets knocked out, yeah, you gotta push blood flow back to the brain.
Yeah.
Cool. Then yeah.
It does not work for air chokes as well because they've asphyxiated the brain partially.
Yeah.
But a blood choke, yes.
So yeah, if that's all I need to do, I'll do that.
Okay. Yep.
And just for good measure,
I'm gonna grab him
Andresh,
again.
just for good measure, Andresh will just give a little like backhand.
Okay.
He's abusing this guy.
Blood,
We have to do that.
blood
okay,
flies across the room.
Andresh, my friend, I appreciate what you're doing. If you just a little backhand is not sufficient. I'm gonna need you to really. I'm kidding, of course.
What do we want with this guy? Do we want to kill him?
I'm
or
not
do we
sure.
want answers?
I want answers. I'm pretty sure, but also, Jesus Christ, he's infuriating. Am I crazy? This guy's infuriating.
Oh,
Yeah.
completely. Ask your questions. As Colin is asking questions, I would like to search around the room. And I think it'll be a change the game because I want to try and add a story tag.
Okay.
Search around the room for anything that I can turn into, ideally, brass knuckles. Otherwise, if I can't find anything I can like wrap around my knuckles or fingers, I want to find, what's it called? Like the baton that you hold to like make your punches more solid.
Oh yeah, like a wooden dowel.
In a
sort of
Yeah.
med bay, both of those would be difficult to come
That's
across.
why it's to change the game. Like I want to try and like
we could
improvised
do a
weapon.
flashback here to see if you had one in your pocket or something like
What
that.
happened to the stun knucks I got you?
I had to
happened?
burn them for an escape.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
last
So now like
episode.
we used them for I did the Full Metal Alchemist thing I always wanted to do. I created a fog
That's
cloud.
right.
But I had to burn them for it to work. So you just see like the tattered remains of the leather glove on my right hand now.
Andres, what you looking for?
I need something that'll make a punch hurt more.
Just say it. I got you. I hope. Can I do a change the game using my powers to create something for him?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna just kind of look around and there's an old like medical table, and ideally I want to. You could create like a whole, just like Hulk fist, but out of metal.
Incredible.
Damn,
Okay.
that is his name, the Incredible Hulk.
Okay, so that's scrap for parts.
I thought you were gonna say
And-
the Incredible Fist for a second.
You got to remember you can't reuse those because you just did that same action
Oh.
sequence.
All right.
Right.
So you would have to use different tags.
That's right. This happens so not enough. Ingenuity.
I'll give you ingenuity.
Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Ooh. That's 5 plus 1 is 6, minus 2 is 4.
Yeah, so with the med bay, there's not enough for either of you to really come up with anything to utilize. If you needed something with needles, yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
But something bludgeoning, you're having a hard time coming up
Make
with
him some
anything.
Wolverine claws.
Right? That'd be
God.
no.
Oh,
I
God.
figured trying to find like anything actually
I'll be back
bladed in a
in a
prison
moment, I'm
med
so
bay
sorry.
would be a little difficult.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't gonna try.
Once
and
you
find, like,
leave the med bay,
scalpels.
it'll be easier to come across. But like in med bay, it's difficult to come across anything.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, sorry. I got nothing for you.
Damn. Okay. Oh, and now we were gonna have Colin do his interrogation here.
So, how are you handling all this? You doing okay?
Surprisingly well, all things considered. I really cannot wait to get back home, though, and have a nice, long.
Lance opens the door. What's going on in here?
A lot of bullshit.
Oh, I'm gonna stay out here, and he closes the door.
Good call.
How are we looking out there?
Oh, it's fine. I punched one guy, but he didn't get back up.
Nice.
Keep doing that.
Good.
Okay. Is Colin okay? He seems upset.
He's very upset.
Okay, just let him. He'll work through it. He's okay. And he closes the door.
Hey, Ernesto.
Yeah?
How are we coming on Cooper?
It was kind of difficult with the flies. I'm about halfway done.
Do you have anything? My head is still killing me. Do you have anything for that?
I mean, there's ibuprofen in the cabinet.
If I take ibuprofen, can I minus 1 harm?
No.
No, I think it's more in the headache.
What,
And I like touch and there's like blood in the back of my
do
head.
you need pets? Come here. The fucking zombie boy can wait. He's not going anywhere.
His headache seemed a little bigger than my headache, so I didn't.
Yeah, he's kind of weirding me out. I need somebody alive to work on.
And I just kind of plop down.
That raises an interesting point, though, because are androids truly dead? Or do you think...
He leans forward into your ear, Del. He's a zombie, not an android.
Or do you think that AI is now at a point where it's comparable to human intelligence?
Yes.
That is a good thought. You should think on that for a minute. Weigh both sides. You know, play your own devil's advocate.
I don't know. I think AI is kind of cool. I'm not gonna.
What do you think, Cornelius Avrodelius II?
It goes the sputter, but nothing comes up.
So, is Ernesto really patching me up?
Yeah. Your head is now wrapped in the cliche medical white bandage all the way around.
Nice.
That's a good look for Dell, I think.
With, like, the hair poking out one side.
Yeah.
So I -1 harm?
Sure.
-2 harm?
1.
It's like, oh, sure, okay.
All
what
right.
else can I have?
All right, Colin, you're mounted on top of Matthias. You stop choking him.
What have I said about the word mount? I don't really understand.
Well, at one point you did say that I'm going to choke him from behind and throttle him.
That's one of those.
Dell had a hard time keeping his mouth shut in that moment.
Right,
So
I appreciate your restraint. I'm gonna just kind of sit myself in a chair after properly restraining Matthias.
Okay.
And I guess
Go ahead and roll change the game to see how well you bind him.
Okay. Could I
and
get
now
help
you're
from
tying him up. This is getting kinky.
Could I get help from one of my knights or one of the
Yeah, absolutely.
the squad, as it were?
I'll give you a +1.
Okay. Thank you. I'll just use Silver Chain Yard.
Sure.
My boys. That's only a 9. 6 + 2 + 1, 9.
Oh, so yeah, with a 9, from what you can tell, he's bound pretty well. You've got him just into a chair tapped with fucking, like, air hose kind of wrapped all around him. Couple rubber bands around the ankle to, like, the metal parts of the chair.
Okay. Okay. So now that you're done fucking with me.
Who said that?
I don't actually believe anything that I've just said. Now that we're past the initial moment where I almost thought that I had lost my chance to kill you myself, we're playing a little game. It's called How long do you think we'll stay in this room before I throttle you to death again?
Oh, throttle me, daddy.
Back up. I'm not actually
It's getting hot in here.
I'm not actually sure that I think Colin wants to play that game with this guy. I'm gonna ignore that, and instead, he's just gonna sort of reposition himself calmly in his chair. Gonna pop the top off of
yeah,
the
you
art
pop
tube.
the top.
I don't actually know what that means, so if
Well,
you
the
could...
fun don't stop once you do.
Okay. Is this a... Help me.
A Pringle can?
No, okay. I was like, I feel like I know this lore. You know what I mean? Like when you heard a commercial or something from your childhood and it replays in your head for a minute. Okay, so help me out here.
You help me,
I
help you.
If you make it sexual, I will take off your other hand.
Promise?
I'm going to pull Cal out and I'm going to take off his other hand.
Do it.
Oh, no, I'm serious.
Okay.
I'm pulling Cal out and I'm taking off his other hand because I told him that I'm not fucking around. I don't want anybody under the impression that Cal is a good guy, or that Cal or
this is delicious.
Colin are good
as
people.
blood begins to spew out of the end of his hand across the medical bay.
Jesus.
Damn.
I am not.
Feed me more.
You do not get to be on top in a place like this for no reason, and I am going to remind you, just like I did when I took off your other hand, that this is why I'm here.
You think I fear you?
I don't think you fear me, but I really don't understand why you don't.
I feel nothing for you.
That's not true. You're playing this game with me. You feel something.
You are nothing but
sick,
a
twisted
pawn
feelings you
in
feel.
this game, and you think you can do anything.
As long as the dice roll in my favor. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing this game in the sense that
As the blood is spewing, Ernesto is vomiting profusely.
Ernesto, patch up somebody else and look away. I'm sorry, my friend.
I could.
Okay.
Don't you work here? Don't you do that?
No, I mean he's never. Ernesto doesn't do it. When would this happen normally in prison? Other than the time that it happened before, but that wasn't Ernesto's. Ernesto wasn't really like he wasn't rolling with us at that point.
Lance opens the door, pokes his head, and just closes the door.
Thank you, Lance. Nope. Thank you, Lance. Okay, so now that everybody's caught up and Ernesto's emptied his stomach, I believe that what we were saying was something along the lines of, you were going to tell me everything you fucking knew, or I'm going to start getting a little more creative with my choices and parts.
I could, or I could not, because...
Okay, excellent. Keep going.
What are you doing?
Well, the longer you dilly-dally, the more time I spend debating which your testicles to feed to the next guy that we're gonna go fight, because I have zero patience for anybody to do anything with my brother.
You're such a kinky one.
Okay, both of them then. Great.
Blood is now pouring between his legs.
No, I didn't actually.
Gotcha.
I'm not doing that. I'm not. Come on, like I have limitations. I said it, but that one was a bluff. I don't actually have the balls to be.
Come on, do it. Feed me.
I don't like how into this he is. Somebody else.
Oh no, that was
Cal. What I'm doing is not working. Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought he was all about getting his hand cut off.
Oh no, that was Cal thirsting on the blood.
I get you.
Yeah, that's also what I thought. That's why I was like, I don't know if I should do this, but then you said it, and I was like, well, I've done it.
Feed me more. Come on, do it.
Do it. Cal, I need you to... No.
You pop the top.
Now the fun don't stop.
I fed you earlier, technically. I don't know what happened with that. Did you... We're not going to cross that threshold right now, Cal. I need you to take a chill pill.
You unsheathed me.
For good reason. I think that I'm actually beginning, I think he's beginning to doubt himself a little bit here.
Matthias's skin tone is starting to fade.
Okay, so as I was saying, tell me what you know, Matthias.
Kill me,
and I'll patch up that arm.
No. Kill me.
No, I won't do that either, because I think you'd be too into it. I think life in solitary, maybe. I can't do that, but I can make your life miserable through friendship.
And I will tell you everything you want.
No, that isn't. How the fuck are you gonna say kill me and I'll tell you everything you want? How that's like such a
stab me.
No.
Put
Stop
your
being weird.
blade.
Stop making this weird.
Through my chest.
Stop making this weird.
Does it have to be Colin?
Yes. Or I won't tell him anything.
Will you kill whoever or will you tell whoever kills you?
No.
What needs to be said? Why not?
It has to be Colin.
Because he doesn't know anything, and he's janking my fucking chain.
No, there's reasons.
I don't like your reasons, so I'm not going to do what you asked.
Then I won't give you what you want.
Can I look around to try and find something? Since I didn't do a change the game before, try and find something to cauterize the chopped off wrist.
I was just gonna offer a belt because I feel like a belt is a good impromptu tourniquet.
Yeah, but that doesn't hurt.
Listen. I don't think I've said this before. Andresh is Colin's homie. Very, very like not the kind of person to overtly be like you're my friend, but I feel like Colin is like, yeah, Andresh is my homie. Can I help to the tag between them two? I'm gonna just like seeing how like ready Andresh is to like fuck people up. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Weaponized info and improvised weapon.
Sure.
Cool. And then, okay, that's a total of 10.
So yeah, with a 10, you manage to find one of the little spark things, like the little piece of metal that you pinch together that produces the spark, and a small little propane tank tucked into the corner. Cool. And as you spark, you blast it onto the onto the nub as he lets out a blood-curdling scream mixed with laughter as a smell of burnt flesh fills the room and Ernesto begins to vomit again.
Can someone try and find a, oh, what's it called? An adrenaline shot, just in case his heart gives out on us?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Thank you.
Are you holding up, Dell?
It doesn't.
No, but I think keeping you alive does. And that's
Less
what
so
we're...
than you think.
I don't get what you're. Do you want to live or die? I don't understand what you want.
Guess you'll have to figure it out.
Okay. Throw him outside. But I don't want him in here. He's not giving us answers. He's trying to get me to do something I don't really want to do. And
Then he just gets away.
he's got answers he won't give him unless we kill him. I think killing him is what he wants. And so in a weird, fucked up way, I guess we kind of have to just... We can summon him back, right?
Octavio walks over and picks him up. Okay. He starts walking.
Do that,
Do I listen to him, boss?
Do you listen to who?
Colin, we could.
Oh, I mean, anything that's reasonable you should listen to.
Well, you told me to get rid of him. He's telling me to wait.
Oh, yeah, I mean, anything that seems reasonable. I'm not
Colin,
like King.
Do you care about what he has to say anymore?
The more time we spend here, the more preparation whoever he's working for has. I cannot let the things that I want stand in the way of what is best for the people here.
Admit it. Tell us what you want.
Well, I'm just saying we could make it so that he can't talk. Because I think that might bother him. And it would make me feel better.
I'm not sure that we could get information from him later if that happens, on account of he's not really able to write anymore. So I think no, but I appreciate the ask, and I want it to be clear, Matthias, I'm coming for you once we've resolved a threat bigger than you.
Okay, honey.
That's cute. You guys have nicknames for each other?
I shake my head at Dell. What else can you do to Dell sometimes, you know?
So Octavio walks him out the door, sets him down in a chair, and just slingshots him down the hallway.
Nice.
Alright, so he's free, I guess? Now we go.
Did we take the hook off the other hand?
No.
That's a little retroactive to say that we did, yeah.
Damn.
So
Okay.
we could just...
Flashback.
Yeah, oh yeah, flashback!
Well, now we go find this... What was his name again?
Stark.
Bronn.
Bronn
Stark.
How is Bronn spelled? T?
B-R-A-N.
B-R-A-N.
Damn.
Thank you.
It's close.
I was thinking like Brawny, like the quicker picker-upper, and I was gonna make a joke when we got there, but now that I know that it's not, I'm just still gonna make that joke, but having it be a reference to this moment instead. Yeah.
Is he still in the center of this prison?
Last I saw, but it's been a minute, so.
And there's
kind
a...
You hear 3 taps on the door again.
You went back in?
I don't know if it's him.
Lance opens the door. I think there's a helicopter here.
Great. Helicopter, okay. City?
No, like somebody's leaving.
Oh, fuck. Like to the city.
Yeah.
Would you hear that?
No, I'm just assuming, but like there was some far away blades and now they're really close. And now they're literally getting, like, I can hear them moving away again.
We need to get up there. I just rush out the way that we, like, come in through the door. I just push past him because I just gave up the fucking guy that had a thing that could have helped me understand what happened to my brother so that I could take care of this other threat. I'm not gonna let him just fucking get away to the best of my ability. I'm gonna
We'll come back for you, Cooper. You
Okay, guys.
just don't lose your head.
Don't say it, man. Don't.
So as you guys are running back down the hallway, back towards the center part of the prison, you guys look up to a helicopter far above the prison with a ladder dangling in the wind with a white-skinned individual laughing maniacally as he swings back and forth as the helicopter is making its way back towards Pandora.
Is there like a hole?
Yes.
Or this is in the yard, you mean?
So the center part of the prison was just like this open-aired thing after the riot. So yeah,
Okay.
he just helicoptered out.
You know, like you do.
Yeah.
Shit.
So it's not a reachable ladder, is it?
No.
Fuck!
How far is it?
Up in the air, like hundreds of feet now.
Shit.
Can I try something crazy and...
I love it when you get that look on your face.
I do love crazy shit.
I want to just try to create like a huge fucking grappling hook
With what?
with whatever scraps are around me.
Sure, go ahead and try to change
Metal
the game.
bits and... come on, Hephaestus. I need you, buddy. Oh wait, that was scrap for part. No, I can't. Can't use them? Or it's different.
It's a
scene
different
now, right?
scene now.
Okay, cool,
scrap
cool.
for parts and mother invention.
Come on, Heffy.
I'll roll again because I don't know what the two
Heffy?
diams do.
Heffy.
Hefty.
Fuck,
Heffy.
should have kept what I had before. But didn't feel fair. That's a 7 plus 2 minus 1.
So 8.
Okay, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
So yeah, you start piecing the parts together, and you make a small miscellaneous grappling hook.
But with like a fuck ton of rope on it.
Yeah.
And
Where you get rope in a prison, buddy.
it's my power. I'm in a chain. I don't know. It's called Silver Chain Prison. I'm sure it's just silver chains.
Yeah,
Silver
dude.
chains.
yeah.
hanging
That would have been a
from
really sick
everything.
detail to establish earlier. That would have been so cool.
You have a small miscellaneous grappling hook.
And so I'm just gonna fire it towards the helicopter.
Go ahead and roll. Take the risk.
Nice.
Holy shit, he's
Adding-
going for it.
Adding the grappling hook as a tag.
As a +1.
And
Could I help Dell out with this anyway?
How do
I
you
wanna-
plan on doing that?
I want to fastball special Dell to the best of my ability. I want to use inhuman strength to like either propel him in that direction so that he like maybe has more time to aim or something. I don't know
Okay.
but I want to try to like throw. I know this is taking a risk that Dell does not have to do this for Colin, but I really appreciate.
Yes,
what
you
he's
can.
doing.
You will be stop holding back though.
Okay, I'll stop holding back then. What does stop holding back? That's like the
When the PC's actions
That's the-
exceed upon the agreed upon scope or use of their powers, the player must stop holding back. So,
So,
you're just kind
T-
of going plus ultra here.
Yeah, before you do that, T, you gotta tell him if it's
Oh,
gonna be significant,
yes,
no
thank
return,
you.
or ultimate.
I gotta remember which book is that? Is that Player's Guide?
Yeah, I'm looking at it
it's-
on the player moves. So
Yeah,
think it's from
I just
the-
use the yellow cards because it's right there. It's easier.
Oh, I don't have
Yeah.
that cut. I don't have
It-
that cheat sheet for me, unfortunately.
It is in the player's guide, but basically significant means that there's a chance to fade, mark fade crack and burn all power tags on one theme. On a 10 plus, you just mark fade crack on the one theme. No return. You
No,
replace
we'll do
one theme.
significant. Significant's
Like,
good.
so that's like the lowest.
Yeah,
The lowest
yeah.
level
Yeah.
of- okay.
So there's, at the very least, you'll have to mark fade / crack on a theme.
Okay.
And then if you get a 7 to 9, you've got to burn all power tags.
I think what it looks like is Colin doffs the armor altogether, and just like because it sort of appears in this light, it just sort of all coalesces and begins to look more like that same color light, but just as mist instead. And I sort of like just give Dell a leg up, like doing one of these
Okay.
to like propel him upwards.
Sure.
More like less fastball special, more like, can I give you a
No, I like it.
a boost? So, but yeah, I just like scream as I help to throw Dell.
So go ahead and give that dice roll.
Okay.
All right, thanks. So he's rolling
Maybe.
to see how he throws me.
We got to see how
rolling
well
stop
he
holding
throws
back?
you here.
Okay. And
So
then it could
I roll
potentially
plus
give me a plus.
logos, and my logos is I have 3 logos.
Yes.
logos.
Yes.
I have 3 logos. Yeah.
So yeah. So whatever your dice roll plus 3.
You can do some blowing ASMR for the
Ooh, yeah.
Audacity
Nice.
recording. That is, so I had 3.
Yep.
That is 11 total.
Nice.
Hell
And an
yeah.
8, so
Yeah, so with the power of the mist, you slingshot Dell. We're talking 40 feet into the air. Dell. So you now have +1 for the story tag for the grappling hook, +1 from Colin's assistance.
And I'm just gonna like wanted style hook my arm and try to sling this, and I'm aiming for I don't know, what are the feet of a helicopter?
The skids, the skirt.
The skids. Come on!
All right, take the risk.
is it a good risk? Is it taken well? Please, God, don't let this be how Dell falls to his death.
7
Ah!
-1.
Oh no!
Why is it -1?
Would my harm play into this?
Yeah.
So -1 is a 6.
So what does stop holding back do for his? Does it add 1 to the roll, or did he already incorporate that into?
He didn't stop holding back. He just took the risk.
Okay.
You stopped holding back because you were trying to throw a grown man
Yeah, but does
aggressively
that-
into the sky.
But what does that do for his roll? Because I
gave him a +1 for it.
So that would be a 7.
At the end?
No, I rolled a 5.
Oh my.
+2.
For the
-1.
grappling hook for that. So you didn't have any of your own power tags
Do
to
you have
add
any
to
other
that?
tags. Now would be the time to
Determined for an
discover.
answer?
Yeah, I'd give you that one.
Okay.
Damn, that is fucking clutch.
Yeah, ingenuity.
No, so I mean, you've got what you got.
But-
So you managed
Yeah,
to grab the get the skirt, the grappling hook around the skirt as it wraps around and clings to it. And Dell, you are now being swung aggressively out of this prison and over the waters, heading towards Pandora. Andres, you and Alex or you and Colin are looking up at this massive hole in the middle of this prison. On one
Somebody jump
on one
Grab me,
side
grab
of
me.
swinging back and forth, you see the Joker swinging on the ladder. Dell, you are now holding on by the rope as you two are flying towards Pandora. And that's where we're going to leave off this week.
We didn't think that plan through at all.
I mean, it just seemed right. I just trusted that you had a plan.
Oh no!
That's all that I did. I just assumed.
Amazing.
No! Okay, I'm back. Wait, okay. I just assumed you had a plan, dude. I trusted you so much in that moment. I was like,
I
he's
was
gonna
just
do
gonna-
something.
It's like a dog chasing a car. I
just-
caught it. Now what?
I trusted you. I still trust you.
I thought you're gonna jump on me, and then we're all
No,
gonna be there.
I can't. I don't have super strength for the rest of. I don't know how fade works, but I don't have any more super strength.
No, you didn't have to. It's
You'd
just
have to
fade
burn the
crack
thing.
on the theme. Nothing is burned. So you still
Basically,
have all of the
for
tags
lack of
on
a
that.
better term, the back of a better analogy, like you upset Arthur by doing this, and so he's like, why would you do that? He's upset
Alright,
with you
well,
now.
Arthur can stop being a bitch. I need to get.
That's not a great analogy, but like the
Yeah, it
fade
can- it's
crack
just-
is just you going.
yeah.
It's whichever of the
Okay.
themes makes the most sense that
Yeah.
it would be strained by
Okay.
this action.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Arthur. Also, sorry, Dell. Apparently,
Amazing.
for getting you launched into.
Well, now I got myself launched. You helped, but
I still
get
think you're
creative
not.
next week.
Now it's time to geek out during credits.
That it is. That it is.
Oofed.
It was so cool to get some backstory in Colin.
Yeah, that was fun.
I wasn't sure it would ever happen, so I'm also glad that I got a little bit of, I got the chance to at least relay a little information to you guys and get the old,
I love how you want. I want him alive to get answers, and you had the opportunity to play the game, and you're like, no, I'm not playing this game.
I mean, I wasn't gonna play his game is the thing. Like, Colin is not the kind of, like, I look at it like this. Colin does not fully accept the Arthur mythos, but the Arthur mythos is with him for a reason. So I, Alex, have to think, what traits would Colin have that are close enough to, like, being kingly that I can justify
That's fair.
this. And I think it's that he's stubborn a little bit in the way that, like, you need to be firm when you're a leader.
The Bart
and I think he's
Homer
also
choking, though.
that was that kind of, yeah, that was something that I was like, this is funny, but I don't think it's probably what, you know, if I told Colin that that's what was happening, I think the character would be like, no, I'm throttling the fuck out of this grown man. But yeah, I had to really think, like, do I want this to be I don't know, do I want this to be a thing that Colin, like, it can grow past? Do I want to burn the tag and all that stuff? So I guess my geeking out during credits is I wanted him to have some of the traits of, like, kingship, but not all of them. I think that he's dumb. I do think that he's a little, he's definitely stubborn, but he's also got, like, he's, you know, he's got, he knows what makes sense, and what made sense in the moment was to stop the bad guy more than it did make sense to, like, fuck up this guy.
That's fair.
You know? Even though it seemed a little like I wasn't playing hardball, it's just because I think Colin doesn't play hardball with.
No, I
like
respect
that.
it.
And
Yeah.
I could sense your struggle doing what you wanted versus what you feel like you should do.
Yeah.
Like, as Colin.
And to clarify,
You did really well.
it wasn't a cop-out to be able to give you answers. He was faking his death and assuming you guys would just get up and leave, and you guys didn't.
God, no. Why would we get up and leave? There's a corpse in this room.
How did he fake his death? How did he stop his pulse?
He just took pills that slowed the heart rate to make it look like he was dead. But it was just a small temporary thing.
Oh, so he came in ready to, like, be dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's alarming.
Matthias.
Maddie
Andresh?
B.
How?
Andresh being
Andresh got
very
real
savage.
dark this one.
Andresh
yeah.
had some relapse.
Yeah.
Andresh kind of relapsed back into the broker a little bit.
But that's all that you are now. You are just the broker.
So
got nothing else.
it makes
That's what they
sense
are, yeah.
mechanically and narratively, but it doesn't feel great.
It looked great. Good optics on your re-election. Or whatever.
But yeah, so like I'm just, as I said, I've got sick brain this week, so like trying to come up with creative stuff was hard, and then like as Colin's having the interrogation, I'm like, this is not going well, and this guy kind of seems like he wants to die, and it's just kind of waiting for, like, Colin isn't. We've already seen that Colin is capable of taking things too far accidentally. He just lopped off this guy's hand and he's bleeding out.
Oh no, that one was intentional, but
Yeah.
I thought it would get him to speak because I
Right.
was like, who wouldn't talk?
But like Colin was getting aggravated, obviously, and he just chopped this guy's hand off. We'll make sure that this guy doesn't die from Colin getting even more irate. And this way Colin's got the option to keep messing with him further. And then, like, as we were about to throw him out, I'm just like, I've got the torch. I can make the one thing that I might make this guy upset is making him unable to talk anymore.
What were you gonna do? Burn his tongue?
Burn it out. I was just going to turn the tongue into essentially a bubbling
Beef tongue?
mound of meat cotton candy in the base of his skull.
Meat cotton candy at the base of his skull.
We're not normally this dark, just in case anybody's tuning in for their first. But
This was aggressive. Yeah, we're working through some shit.
yeah,
Apparently, like, are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Do you need to talk to somebody off stream? Do we need to?
no, yeah, like I 100% need therapy. If you can afford it for me,
Merry Christmas.
Amazing.
you.
I am
Talk
gonna
space.
mark one help on Colin.
Yeah.
Just because I do, especially between the the team up on the interrogation, as well as just the realization that Colin has what Andresh has been looking for ever since we started this campaign in dirt on Pierce Snyder. Something to try and even the tables between Pierce and the broker.
I would also like to mark the 1 help because I feel can I mark 1 help with both of these two?
Absolutely.
I do feel like
you will
Colin...
be marking probably a hurt depending on how well this surgery affecting Cooper goes.
I've already got 1 hurt with him.
Okay,
Can I
perfect.
go lower?
Yeah.
I'll go lower.
2.
Okay. I also have. So I knew that it. Yeah. All right. I do feel like Colin kind of understands Dell's lingo a little bit, insofar as he knows that Dell is a sensual person, and so he tries to speak with him in the way that I feel like is maybe a little accommodating, and is also a little, but also like he trusts Dell because Dell does seem to do what benefits others more often than what benefits himself, and put himself at risk. Colin thought Dell was probably dead until he showed up, and then he was like, he's got something, you know, he's got like a...
He's got chutzpah.
He's got chutzpah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with the grappling hook. In my mind, it was like a big, almost like... I didn't roll that well, so I didn't fight it, but... What's it? Like medieval times, and they had these giant spears with chains, and you.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So that we could anchor him to this place, but I rolled okay, and so you gave me a little grappling hook, and I'm like, okay, I guess now I'm flying underneath this helicopter.
I do genuinely like that last scene a
Yeah.
lot of like the imagery of it's sick, but I also like the interactions between Colin and Dell again, just to be like no questions asked, no like interference. I was just like, do you want up there? And
Yes, and baby.
Appa, yip
Oh,
yip.
yes.
like there's like I think Colin has more faith in Dell than maybe Dell has faith in himself after that. I don't know. Dell seems very
That's
like
accurate.
self-confident. I don't know.
I'm just here for it.
But yeah, that's where we'll pick up next time on City of Mist. Until next time, I'm T.
I'm Boser.
I'm Jeff Sitz.
I'm Alex.
And you guys just keep geeking out.
Geeking out. Take care, y'all.
Bye.
Love ya.
Mwah.